Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and we're having a night out wild camping in Beryl before we head off to Bad Kissingen in Germany. So we want to iron out any of those small problems, you know, where we're going to put things, how we set things up. We're just going through everything, and particularly the cameras, so that we can bring you some really good footage from Bad Kissingen. So let's get this camp set up, because I'm dying for a beer. As well, or just the side awning? Just the side. Okay. I wish I was taller. And stop that. I don't think we're in shot. Look. So you do have uses, mainly holding the awning up. Right there. Just say that. My leg's not straight. Right, it's going to rain tonight, and I'll leave that end down so the water runs that way. Peg bag. Stop calling me a peg bag. You bad. Ground's as hard as nails. That hammer's rubbish. The handle's twirling round as I'm hitting things. Must get a better hammer. It's massive. Yeah. You know that peg bag you've just put away?
Oh.
You could do some pegs.
Oh.
In fact, if we get this right, I can actually peg it through the awning as well. Huh?
Okay.
Because it's got spikes on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just one for each corner. You just need 4 pegs. These are definitely some of the best chairs we've ever had. We think these front runner chairs are brilliant, don't we, Mel?
Yeah. Put them up, that is, I forgot now.
Oh, she's making a meal
Made a meal of this. Making a meal of this, I am.
I'm not taking another take.
There you go. Sorted.
Definitely recommend the front runner chairs. So she make less of a meal of doing this one. She's gone now. There you go.
Oh dear. It's catching now. Yes, I'm making a meal of it. No, can't do it. Because of that. That's better. That's why.
Ta-da!
That's big why. Because it was attached by the Velcro, wasn't
Oh,
it?
any excuse.
It was. It was.
But even though Karen made it look really different to put these up, these are really good chairs.
As long as you undo the Velcro.
As long as you can do the Velcro. But they are comfy. And they fit into that bag, which is great for storage. Table's done. What do we need now? At the other table, don't we?
Yeah.
I say table, it's actually the hop up I nicked from work. But it doubles as a table. And a footstool. Don't forget, doubles as a footstool.
Don't forget the footstool.
It's beer o'clock. It's lucky dip today. It's whatever beer came out the fridge. So what have we got? Ooh.
Goblin. I'm Wainwright.
Cool. What do you want? Choose your beer. You'll have the IPA, won't you?
Wainwright.
No, the other one. Hobgoblin.
Session IPA. Yeah. Yeah, that's
It's a session beer, so it's not strong.
Yeah. Yeah. 3.4. Cool.
Oh, nothing else for it. It's reached beer o'clock. The table's wonky.
Oh no.
That'll be fine. Hold your beer.
Hope it doesn't go everywhere on the new mat.
Oh, you got beer on the mat. Never mind the mud on it.
Mud can be washed off. Or kicked off when it's dry.
I think beer can be washed off.
When it's dry. No.
You just, but you have to cry about spilt beer. Or is that milk? Cheers, guys.
It's alright.
Oh.
Is that nice?
Yeah, that's lovely. Right, so like I was saying before, this is pretty much another shakedown test of all the equipment before we go to Germany. We've already had a problem with one of the cameras, so we know we've got an SD card problem, so we're down to shooting on one camera because we only brought 2 with us. We normally have 3. What else? Audio's been good. Well, I hope the audio's good. And my screen's just turned off on my camera, so I can't see what I'm filming. It's going well today. There we go. So it really is just a test of all the stuff and a night out in the woods. So we're going to drink this beer, get a fire going and cook some food. And that sounds like a plan.
It does sound like a plan.
Yeah. Barbecue always sounds like a plan. See you in a bit. Well, you already know this is my favourite fire pit of all time. The Mad Cunt ammo box. Because it's that easy to set up. Now, which way is the wind blowing? This way, so that's pretty level. There we go. Fireplace set up. Awesome. As we're in the woods, we'll go and find some kindling. And if we can't find some, we'll make some. Oh, that looks like kindling to me. Oh, that's well dry. Must be some more dry wood round here somewhere. Oh, this is bone dry. This'll do to light the fire. How dry is that? That's where you get this in the face by a piece of dry wood and chop your foot off. There you go. That'll get the fire going. Typical, innit? You light it up with. Go and find another lighter. Plan B. That should go. Shouldn't be too much problem with that. That wood's really dry. Missed. One of these days I'm going to bring myself a piece of flat wood to put the stuff on to split it and stop shaving pieces off like that. That'll do us. That'll get it going. Even though the fire is going really well now. I'll chuck this on because we're going to barbecue some kebabs. Cool. Once that gets going, we've got some barbecue coal and we'll have a decent barbecue tonight. Well, we're waiting for the fire to burn down, so we've got some cooking embers. It's time for a brew. Karen wants a brew now she's had a beer. So trusty Jetboil. A friend of mine put us onto Jetboils years ago. First ever Pyrenean trip. It's Jim, you've seen him on the channel before. And he got a Jetboil with him on that trip. And he's had that Jetboil for over 10 years, probably longer than that. And they are great. They are the best thing ever. Just, you know, boiling water to, you know, wash dishes, make a brew, whatever, you know, this is fantastic. And there's other models and, you know, there's all the other brands that do exactly the same thing now. But I can't think how long we've had this one. How long have we had this, Karen? 5 years.
4 or 5 years, yeah.
Yeah, we must have had this one, this actual one for 4 to 5 years. Never misses a beat. The only thing I ever have to do to it, and just let me see if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it in the camera. There's adjust the igniter, because the way I pack it away, sometimes the igniter will either get bent up or bent down, and we just have to put it back in the right place. So that's the only thing we ever have to do, is just tweak the distance so that it sparks properly. But love it. So another product that we're recommending on this video that we aren't sponsored by or anything, but yeah, love it. Great bit of kit. So get some water, hang on. So saying, got to tweak the igniter. Look, they don't work when they're under pressure on camera, and they don't work. It's sparking, but it won't light. There you go. You just got to get that distance right on the sparker. And like I say, that's the only thing I ever have to do to this Jetboil, is adjust that sparker. Right, we're going to make a brew. What are we having for food tonight, Karen?
Right, we're having vegetable kebabs.
Why are we having vegetable kebabs, Karen?
Because somebody, I'm not naming any names, forgot the steak. So we're going to have steak kebabs, but now we're having vegetable kebabs because I like vegetable kebabs, so I'm not particularly fussed.
And tell everyone why we're cutting the food with my Leatherman.
What? Because I thought it was quite nifty to use something that we forgot the sharp knives.
That's something else. This is why we came out on the shakedown test, is there's no knives in the truck to actually cut anything. So Karen's preparing the food with me Leatherman. I'm not going to tell her what I've been cooking with it, but it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. It's going to be fine.
So it's going to be, like Karen says, veggie kebabs. We've got some tuna.
And some... what's that?
Sauce?
Yeah, but what is it called?
Relish?
Relish. That's it.
Sounds amazing. Really. This isn't the meal I had in that I was got in my head that I'd envisioned, but it is what it is.
You have to make do with what you've got.
It'll be great. But this is literally why we come out on these trips before we go away, especially with the new truck. I mean, I know we've had Beryl for a couple of years, but we've not properly used her. So this literally is like, you know, like we've been saying, is the proper shakedown. What do we need? What do we need to put in? We've already worked out that we've, you know, it's silly things like we haven't got the Bluetooth speaker, so we can't listen to any music outside the truck.
And glass cleaners.
Well, that's just while I'm wearing glasses. There's I normally wear contact lenses, but yeah, there's loads of little things that you forget to put in, like sharp knives, which are still in the other truck, which is broken on the drive.
Oh well, at least we know now what we need to do.
But we nearly forgot the beer. That was the worst one.
Sacrilege.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu. Yeah, I forgot the beer. I don't think he would have forgiven me if I'd forgotten the beer.
It's not the only thing you've forgotten today.
Yes,
but
well, that we won't go into that, will we? We won't go into that.
We got here to do some filming, and obviously we're filming this video, but we have a storyboard for the video, so we know what we're doing. Karen left the storyboard behind, so we had to drive all the way back to get the storyboard as well. So we're doing really well so far. I mean, I'm amazed we've got food. We may just have to drink beer all night. They're looking good. If I need to move them down, I'll move them down a bit.
Healthy option. Yeah, the only option.
The only option, I was going to say.
Got an old veggie on ourselves.
No, let those cook. I think it's beer o'clock. They're warm. You want to put a bit of the tuna in with them?
Yes.
There's a spoon.
What have we got?
You got two kebabs, two full kebabs,
and then halves. So one and a half in each.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah.
If you can get it in, or one on the side.
No, there's plenty of room in there.
Yeah, they shrunk down, didn't they?
Yeah. And one.
It's not the worst meal we've ever had.
No. I quite like veggie kebabs.
I say it's a good job.
Yeah.
It's no choice. Technically, they're not veggie kebabs if you put tuna in them.
Well, sometimes they do say that fish is vegetarian, don't they?
Depends if you're the fish or not.
Mm.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, and then put some onion relish on. Should be alright.
Get a beer. We can pretend we've been to the kebab shop.
Yeah.
Well, it's not too bad, is it? It's, that does not look a bad meal.
Eat it now.
No. I'm going to get this down the faces while it's warm. Oh, that was a good meal. I didn't put you through the ordeal of watching us actually eat it, but it was pretty good. This is voiceover Paul. Do you remember back earlier in the video when I said we weren't having any audio problems? Well, I was wrong. The next few scenes didn't have any audio at all, and apparently we've been having audio problems all the way through the video, which I only found out when I started editing. There's highs and lows in the audio for no apparent reason. Well, the reason was we had a microphone that was dying. Now, this scene that we're watching now is that Karen had bought a really big flapjack, and I'm going to sit there and eat the entire lot to myself while having a brew. And later on, we crack open a couple of beers, sit in front of the fire and have a really fantastic evening. Before the rain, anyway. Morning. We got up to a really wet campsite this morning, absolutely hammered it down in the night. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning, the heavens just opened and it's starting to drizzle again. So I think what I'm going to do now is get some coffee on, and we're going to debate whether we're going to have some breakfast here or pack up camp and go and get the truck unloaded, ready to go to Germany. So we'll deliberate that over a cup of coffee. I was going to say, trusty jet boil. Then realised I haven't bought a gas bottle, so ornament. Need a gas bottle.
Oh.
That'll work better. Oh, that's better. First cup of coffee of the day. There's nothing like it. Oh, man, that's good.
Is it me or has the grass grown overnight?
It does look like it's grown. It's ridiculous how much rain we had last night.
More like a jungle.
Yeah, well, it was a bit like a jungle when we drove in here. We've made an executive decision. We're going to skip breakfast this morning and head back to the workshop to get the truck loaded. There's a rattle coming from underneath the truck as well, so I've got to have a look at that, and we haven't got much time before we go to the Overland show in Germany. We're both working, well, I'm working the Monday, Karen's working even on the day that we leave. We've got to wait for her to come home, so I've literally got the Tuesday to find out what's rattling. I think it's a brake pad on the handbrake. We've got I think it's just come loose and it's rattling on the disc, and that's why I keep hearing every time Karen goes past in the truck. So yeah, if you've enjoyed this video guys, which you must have because you've stuck all the way to the end, give us that thumbs up. If you check out the banner below this video, we've got a new merchandise store, so new that we haven't even got any of it yet. I'm hoping we get it before we get to go to Bad Kissingen. The next video is going to be coming from Bad Kissingen, so check that out. And if you want to see a walk around a barrel, go into the playlists. We've got some good videos on barrel, going all the way back to the beginning of the channel when we actually started building her. And there's blue sky over there.
Ooh.
Distracted squirrel. There's sorry guys. There's yeah, like I said, if you've enjoyed this video, give us that thumbs up and we'll see you on the next one from Germany.